This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
The moon is about to get walloped by 3 tons of space junk, a punch that will carve out a crater that could fit several semi-tractor trailers. The leftover rocket, believed to be from China, will smash into the far side of the moon at 5,800 miles per hour on Friday. The moon's mom commented, "Seriously? You're getting another crater? Don't you think you have enough already?"
The NFL is looking to make tweaks to the way punts are executed after doing the same for kickoffs a few years ago. NFL Executive Vice President of Football Operations Troy Vincent says the league will be speaking with special teams coaches about the ways to make punts safer. Hopefully when it comes to making the punt safer, the NFL won't drop the ball, even though dropping the ball is exactly what you need to do in order to punt it.
MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred announced that opening day on March 31st and the first 2 series of the season were canceled because the players' union and management couldn't strike a labor deal in time to end a 90-day lockout. Don't worry though, this doesn't change much. Baseball was already the least watched sport.
Fitbit issued a product recall for about 1 million of its Ionic smartwatches because the device's battery can overheat and pose a burn risk to users. Fitbit received at least 115 reports in the U.S. of the lithium-ion battery used in the watch overheating, and 78 reports of burn injuries, with 4 reports of second-degree burns and 2 reports of third-degree burns. These Fitbit users who reported these cases while working out are really feeling the burn!
American authorities have returned 9 looted artifacts to Jordan that were seized from a U.S. billionaire collector as part of a landmark deal announced in December. Just for the record, I haven't seen anything yet.
Former UFC heavyweight champion and professional wrestler Kane Velasquez was involved in a shooting that took place in San Jose, California on Monday, which led to his arrest. Velasquez was booked for attempted murder after he allegedly shot at a car of 3 individuals, one of whom had recently been accused of molesting a close relative of Velasquez's. While one would hope that this news was just a work, it turns out that this shooting is in fact a shoot, brother.
John Bon Jovi turned 60 years old today. Unfortunately, no longer halfway there.
Nike, who has reportedly been cutting ties with some of the nation's largest shoe retailers, has now done the same with Foot Locker, who are readying to pull Nike products from their shelves. This change reflects Nike's accelerated strategic shift to direct-to-consumer and Foot Locker's ongoing brand and category diversification efforts, Foot Locker CFO Andrew Pate said in an earnings call. While normally Foot Locker is the expert on items used for kicking, in this case it appears that it is Nike that is kicking Foot Locker to the curb.
Apple halted all product sales in Russia and disabled Maps features in Ukraine. But let's be real, Apple Maps has always been a little disabled.
A group of scientists at the Chemnitz University of Technology have developed the world's smallest battery, which is smaller than a grain of dust. The development of such small batteries comes as a response to technological advancements that are making devices smaller and smaller. It is easy to see the correlation between the decreasing size of batteries and the equally decreasing size of our brains.
With hours to go before the premiere of the Larry David story on Tuesday night, HBO announced that it had abruptly pulled the doc from its schedule, citing David's desire to have the interview live. Well, you did kind of say you were going to do the documentary that night. They put up all the marketing and advertising for weeks. Don't you think you could have, I don't know, told your fans who canceled all of their plans to watch this documentary? Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.